channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, love attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our midweek reading. It is beautiful outside. I'm soaking up the sun. Let's open up some sacred space. Call in our guides. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Please open up sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me. Bless my cards. Bless my viewers. I love the smell of matches. Do you guys like the smell of matches? Every time I light one of those matches, I'm like, oh, it smells so good. Certain things I will miss when I transition out of this body. Okay, let's start with Micah magic. Let's get some messages. Micah. Deciding between two options. Why do I feel like this is a partnership? Let's see what else we got. Okay, clear the clutter. Be mindful of your thoughts. Good change is coming. 555. Heck yes. Okay, deciding between two options, clearing the clutter. So the decisions could be, you know, that one thing that's been your comfort zone your whole life. It could be an addiction. It could be a person. It could be a habit. You know, habits and addictions aren't always the same. So just looking, like taking inventory of your whole life and being like, all right, what is not working? Where am I staying comfortable? Where am I not pushing myself? Everybody open up your eyes, ears, and hearts right now. If you are feeling low in your life, if you're feeling like you have anxiety or you're depressed, most likely your soul is yearning for growth. You want to learn something new. You want to try something to see if you're good at it. A lot of times we get stagnant, we get depressed, we get stuck in addictions when there's no challenge. We love a challenge, but your ego doesn't love a challenge. Your ego wants to stay comfy and in your addictions, and it doesn't want to grow. So we have to be mindful of the ego. We have to get out of mind. I often talk about getting out of the mind and getting into the body, getting into the heart. Movement does that for me. That's why I post all my workout videos, because I'm trying to influence people to move their body. When you move and you get into your body, you're in soul. You just feel so much better. You're like, this is what life is supposed to feel like, instead of putting something into your body that is numbing you. We don't want to do that. We're going to certain people that are keeping us away from connecting to our body. Okay. We have, your soul is calling you to level up. It's time to create and speak your truth. I also just heard, if there's somebody in your life who does challenge you and they want you to grow and they see your potential, speak up and tell them, thank them. Be like, thank you so much for just, you know, you might not even know that you're pushing me to do things, but you're just such an example. You're such an inspiration. Tell that person, you know, what if they're not here tomorrow? You want to take advantage of every single moment you have with your loved ones, because change does come. Things do change, you guys. And we know that when COVID happened, a lot of change was scary and different and not good. So we always want to make sure we're living in soul, we're taking care of ourselves so that we can show up and love our family members. And then when things happen in the world, we're prepared and we're strong and we're saying, I can be mindful of my thoughts, and I'm not going to let my ego tell me that this thing is going to wreck me, or this situation I can't control, because we can't control a lot of things in life. So we have to learn to be out of control and be the observer and trust that life is always bringing us exactly what we need. Okay, as I was just talking, I just quickly put all those cards away and put Micah magic away. So clearly we're moving on. Okay, we are going to use spell casting deck. All right, let's see what else we need to hear. So far the theme is preparing for change. Freedom. Somebody's been in a cage and you're about to be set free. You're about to finally get everything that you've wanted your whole life. You know, our manifestations are so close. They're literally in a bubble, just waiting for us to become a match to that bubble. And all it takes, I think, all it takes is a simple decision to change your diet, to start moving your body, to start pulling away from certain people who are toxic. Literally, when you make a change, you're going to wake up the next day and be like, why didn't I do that sooner? Because you're going to start to see the universe talking back to you. And you're going to be like, this is all I needed to do. Yes. Good luck. You're about to get some good luck because you've changed your habits, because you changed the people that you're surrounding yourself with. And the black cat is always protection. And look at the forest and the sun. Be sure, I just heard one of the changes that you need to make is getting out in nature more, being out in the sunshine, feeling those sun codes. They change your vibration, and that is you rising up, becoming a match to that vortex, to that bubble, right? If you think about all of your desires, your manifestations are like a bubble in the sky, and everything that you've ever thought about that you wanted is in that bubble. And one day you were like, universe, bring me what's in my bubble. And then all of a sudden your life started to change in all these different ways. Maybe you got a new car, maybe you got taken out of one job and moved to another, maybe you got divorced, and you're like, why are all these bad things happening? Well, the universe is wanting to drop your manifestations in, and you have to create space in your bubble to allow more in. Okay. Okay, we have transformation. Beautiful butterfly. This reminds me of my mom. So pretty, isn't it? Look at all the purples and the pinks and the greens. I love it. So you're transforming. So in order for those manifestations to drop in and out of your vortex, you have to become a different person. I just was talking about this with somebody in my Awaken Your Magic group. She just started getting a bunch of little manifestations, and she cleaned up her diet. She started to eat better, and she's starting to shift her mindset, knowing that she doesn't have to take action all the time. She can sit and surrender and wait for things to unfold. And I told her, isn't it the coolest thing to know that if you're manifesting a large sum of money, right? That's what's in your bubble. But right now, your vibration is a match to what's in your bank account, which is a smaller sum of money. So we have to somehow pull ourselves out of that bubble, right? We're not a match to the low bank account. We have to pull ourselves out of that bubble. And fun fact, did you guys see the guy behind me that just walked away? So he came out here and he's drunk, unfortunately. Um, he's drunk. He just had a bottle of alcohol. I feel really bad for him. I'm pretty sure he has a problem with alcohol, but he comes in the back area to use the patio, and he just sits there when he's kind of like wasted, which yeah, I just feel really bad for him because, addictions. So I was sitting here waiting to film. I was waiting for him to leave. And my friend Headley taught me a manifestation technique. Pause the reading real fast, right? Sorry to pause it, but I want to share this with you guys. I sat here and I was like, I am the man behind me with the dog, and I'm leaving the backyard to go eat dinner, or to go eat food. I am the man with the dog in the backyard, and I'm going home to eat. And I just kept saying it. And then I was like, you know what? He wasn't leaving. I'm like, I know he's going to leave as soon as I start filming. And he just left. Manifestation works. Use the I am method, you guys. It works all the time. It's so cool. Okay. And normally he sits out here for hours. So I'm so shocked that he just left. We are powerful co-creators. We can maneuver things, people, places. It's so cool. So this is the transformation that you might be going through. So as I was telling my one member in Awaken Your Magic that she's manifesting something big for herself, but she wasn't seeing any movement in her 3D reality until she started to change her diet. And then all of a sudden she got a bonus at work, and she's feeling all these different things happening. She's seeing all these angel numbers. And literally the week before she got the bonus, she was posting in our group that she felt like the universe was teasing her. She's like, do you guys feel like the universe is just teasing you? And it's just like giving you all these signs, but then nothing shows up. And then a week later, she got a bonus. So hold the line. Your transformation is happening, whether you know it or not. You're changing and becoming somebody new so that you can receive this big thing. Like, we don't know what she's going to get, but she's going to get something amazing. And it's because she changed herself. She moved out of that bubble with the smaller, not saying she has a small bank account. I don't know what her bank account looks like, but if you are somebody who's in a vibrational match, you know, to what you have in your bank account right now, you're over here, but your vortex has millions, right? Well, how do we get you out of this vibration and up into that vibration? That's what this card is saying. You have to literally leave that cocoon and fly on up to the higher vibration, which means you have to change. And that means waking up each day, putting different food in your body, moving your body, maybe being still, meditating, sitting in nature, feeling the sunshine, going for walks. That is going to set you free. Trust me, every time we are looking to co-create something or manifest something, it usually comes after a mini transformation. You feel like you go through an ego death and you're just like, why do I all of a sudden want to start taking care of myself? Why do I want to be better? That's because you just changed into that butterfly that God's been wanting you to change into. And maybe you were resisting it, but then you were sitting there going, well, where's my manifestation? And God's like, well, you got to become the butterfly. You have to transform. I love working with people in my mentorship program, the 8-week mentorship, because I teach them how to transform. I teach them how to see the possibility of who they could be. They don't even know what they're capable of. And I love being able to watch somebody transform into that butterfly. And a lot of times this is forgiveness. This is them understanding that they have to forgive themselves. We hold a lot of shame and we hold a lot of guilt for the things we've done in the past, maybe things we say to our kids, maybe things we've done to exes or spouses, or we have to forgive ourselves. That's part of like coming out of that cocoon, is we have to fly, right? When we're flying, we are releasing shame. We're not holding, your solar plexus is here, your sacral is below your belly button. So your solar plexus is your power center. That's your ability to say F off to somebody. Just kidding. You're not really going to say that. But it's your ability to be like, I'm going to stand up for myself. And there's usually shame and guilt that gets held in the belly area. So if you're somebody who holds extra belly fat, that's because you are holding an energy of shame and guilt for decisions in your past. And guess where abundance comes in? Abundance comes in from that creative space, from your belly, from your solar plexus, from your ability to set boundaries. And if you're not able to open up that belly and really receive good things, it's most likely because you're holding on to a pain from your past, and you have to forgive the person. You have to forgive yourself. You are not what you do. Listen to me, guys. You are not what you've done in your past. I'm telling you, our soul guides us to do certain things that don't make sense. And we're like, why did I do that? I feel so stupid, or I just hurt that person, or oh my God, I could have just gotten a lot of trouble. What was I thinking? Your soul had the wheel. It is okay. Okay. You did that thing unconsciously. You did it unconsciously because the universe is saying, hey, we need you to learn a lesson here. We need you to see that why you did this. We need you to see why other people do this. You know, recently I had a friend who sent me a memo and she was feeling shame about something she had done. And she's like, I just don't feel good. I'm so like angry at myself. I don't know why I did it. And she wasn't using all of those words. I'm just kind of paraphrasing. And she's probably watching, so high five, beautiful. But she was just feeling shame. And I told her, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, everything's going to be okay. I said, you don't have to beat yourself up. I said, honestly, this situation, you now understand why people do bad things, because you did it once and you see that, wow, I was unconscious. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I thought that that was okay. And it's okay that we do those things because you're learning the other side of it. You're learning, oh, I don't do that thing because it makes me feel this way. And maybe it hurts that person, or that person hurts you, or they take advantage of you. And now you can see how that dynamic feels and plays out. And then you understand it when you hear about somebody else doing something bad on the news or in your community. And you can be like, oh, I forgive them. I have compassion because I know that I did this thing once and I didn't know why I did it. Okay, this is what we need in our world. We need to transform our belief system around forgiveness and compassion. Everybody deserves compassion and forgiveness, especially you guys. Super powerful. I feel like, I feel so, yeah, I don't know. I can just feel it. Okay, we're going to do messages for money. Money, money, money. Be happy to use me for bills. They support you. Okay, a lot of people complain about their bills. They're like, oh, I have to pay this bill or I have this. And I want you to pause that thought right there. You are not in your gratitude. You are not grateful. Thank God you have air conditioner. Thank God you have heat. Thank God you have a dishwasher. Thank God you have the internet. You know, be grateful that you can pay for those things because they bring you comfort. They bring you so, imagine if we like reverse time. We went back in time and there was no such thing as houses or cars. And then all of a sudden we have this opportunity to get this house or to get this car to pay for gas. And we're like, this is so cool. I have the money to pay for the gas. This machine takes me from place to place. Like, feel that appreciation and that excitement. We've lost touch with that. We've taken advantage. We just see everything so instantly and we're just like greedy. So be happy that you can pay for your bills. I don't even like the word bill. You get to provide yourself with comfort. Let's put it that way. You get to put money towards your comfort. Do not complain about that. Okay, final money card. You are so lucky to have me. Never forget that. Yes. Again, this is an appreciation energy. And believe it or not, remember I talked about your solar plexus? And that's where abundance comes into play, is when you set boundaries. It's the appreciation, it's your creativity, it's creating ways to make money. When you let go of shame and guilt and hatred for yourself, which is all stored in the belly, you are creating that energy flow again. It's like this little tornado just kind of cleared out all the gunk. And now you can sit there and you have this open bowl, like right here, ready to receive all the money in the world. And you're like, I am so open. I am ready. Pour all the money in. And you're just so grateful to have it. You feel so lucky. And we got 2 cards with the word luck on it. So I'm feeling this is a good omen. The cat is saying, you're lucky to have him. He's protecting you, or she is. She's protecting you. She's bringing everything that you need. Trust her. What should we use next? Drink break. It's so peaceful out here now. I feel like my mood totally shifted after that guy left. Even though it's kind of far away, I still feel like I could feel the energy of the alcohol and the low vibration. I couldn't believe he brought like an open big bottle out. He's never done that before. We're just going to say a little prayer for him that he's home and safe and doesn't do anything to hurt himself or other people. Archangel Michael, please protect him. Please protect the dog. Poor dog. Okay. Next message, please. This seems to be the theme. We have gratitude and sanctity. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for wherever I go. Yes. So you are the vehicle. It's almost like you're opening all the doors to your car or your Jeep or your truck or whatever you have. And you're saying, universe, jump in. I am so grateful for everything that we're about to experience. Jump in my car, take me where I need to go, take me to what you want me to do. Let me be your vehicle. You're opening up your body, you're opening up your heart and saying, use me for good. Allow me to bring money to somebody. Allow me to bring my smile to somebody else. Allow me to bring my joy. And this is sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can be a sacrament. And I like to see this one as like just literally any problem you guys have, like really think about like what solution you want from it. You know what I mean? Like say you have a daughter, right? Or a son who's trying to get into college and you really want them to get accepted to this college that they really want to go to. So you're going to offer it up and you're going to say, angels, guides, universe, if this is for my son or daughter's highest good, please bring them the news that they crave. I offer this up to you. I am my son or daughter, and I just got accepted to this college. I am my son or daughter, and I just got accepted to this college. And you put the outcome in the I am. The I am is God. You're the observer. You're observing what's happening in their reality, and you can help them create that if they can't do it themselves. And I kept wanting to burp as I was saying that. So excuse me if you guys could sense that. I can't control the energy when it comes out of me. Okay, let's do a little ever unfolding heart, the first deck that I created in memory of my daughter Micah. Frog. You are overworked. It's time to take a break. Cleanse your energy, take a bath, sit by the ocean, book a trip, give yourself permission to do nothing. You deserve it. All right, be grateful for all that you have. Trust that good luck is on the way. And when you rest, that's normally when it arrives. I created a video the other day about 3 ways that you can manifest money. It's so good. I'll link it here so you guys can go watch, or it might not be out yet. It might be next week, depending on my schedule. I have a ton of videos that are on the queue, ready to go. And every day I wake up and I'm like, which one do I want to put out there today? I kind of ask my guides to guide me which one to put up. So don't miss that one. It's coming in the future. But the frog card is saying rest. When you rest, money might come. More opportunities might come. But if you are go, 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 you're in resistance mode. We have to chill, tap on the brakes, and just allow things to come to us. Horse, momentum is coming. Hop on the horse and let it take you to your dreams. Say yes to anything that comes your way and feels good. So when you rest, you might get some new opportunities coming in. Don't be afraid. You've done the work to create that manifestation. Like we talked about your vortex, right? Everything's up in your vortex. It could be the job, it could be the opportunities, the travel, the new connections that wants to drop in. But if you're down here in a lower vibration, not feeling good, you need to be the frog. You need to step out of that bubble and stop overworking yourself and just rest, be non-resistant for a couple days, and then watch. The horse will drop something in. It'll be fast momentum. You'll be moving and grooving. You're going to be like, oh my God, Michelle, I can't believe this just dropped in. I have to tell you about it. And that's why I created my community, is because I love hearing stories of how the universe works for my clients. All right, I just got guided to do a little random pull. Never done that before. Did you know that your heart is a magnet? When it beats with joy and love, you are attracting everything you desire. You are full of magic. Your heart is your magic wand. Use it. Which is you stepping out when you like need to rise to that different vibration that your heart needs to beat to get you there. So what does that mean? That means if you're down here and you're not feeling joy, if you're not feeling excitement, your heart's not beating fast. You're like, life's okay. You need something that's just going to freaking light you up and it's going to make you feel so good. And you're going to be like, oh, I love this so much. You need to be in your joy. For me, it's sunshine in the morning on this deck. It's being in the pool in a bathing suit or going for a long walk at my favorite park, laughing with my nieces and nephews, eating yummy ice cream or gluten-free pizza. Like I could list a million things on my joy list right now because I'm so connected to myself. Because when I lost my daughter in 2012, I had to dig my way out. I had to find ways to be happy when it was impossible to be happy. And that's why I teach this now, is because I know that it saved me. So if you do not have a joy list, you need to create one. You need to have a list of things that you can do to shift you out of this low vibration, to get you back to neutral, non-resistant, and then to allow that heart to beat with so much joy that you rise up. And then that's when all the manifestations drop in. I'm telling you, when you're in your joy, you attract joy. You attract situations that feel joyous. The universe works with feelings and vibrations. So if you're feeling joy anywhere, the universe can find you. It's like, oh, yeah, there they are. They're in joy. I can see them now. When you're not in joy, it's like the universe can't find you. I know that's not true because the universe is in us and it created us. It always knows where we are. But just for teaching's sake, like if you can think about it that way, it'll shift you into your joy quicker because you're going to be like, oh, I need the universe to feel me. And you become a match to that energy. Okay. All right, let's finish off. Let's do a God deck. Course of Miracles. We'll end with a beautiful God message. Message from God to you. What does God want you to hear? Oh, I just heard we're going to pick a page from one of my animal books real fast. Yes, I am entitled to miracles. You are entitled to miracles because of what you are. You will receive miracles because of what God is, and you will offer miracles because you are one with God. This is exactly what I just talked about. We have to match the vibration of God, which is joy and love and happiness. Frick yeah, love it. Okay, I am entitled to miracles. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do is Stephen Farmer, Spirit Animals. I picked a page earlier for myself and it was the lemur, which I think it was all about like your spiritual gifts coming online or something. It was really good. Okay. I wish I could do this live and you guys could be like, Michelle, stop right now. Ready, set, stop. Oh, the hummingbird. Okay. You need to be very flexible with the twists and turns your life will take in the next days. Put more emotional sweetness in your life. You need it. You're going through some very heart-opening kinds of experiences, and you'll quite naturally draw more and more love into your life. Openly express the love you have and feel for those important people in your life. And that was speak your truth. Remember, we got that card? Give yourself the gift of as many flowers as you can, spread them around your home, and enjoy their sight and fragrance throughout the days to come. Okay, if anyone wants to screenshot. So the message here, the hummingbird's final message for this reading is buy yourself flowers, be extra gentle with yourself. You might be going through a heart chakra awakening. You might be feeling more connected to certain people in your life for some reason. It says put a little more emotional sweetness into your day. And you need to be flexible. If there's any kind of new happenings, if somebody comes back and expresses their feelings to you, be sweet with them, be gentle, okay? The hummingbird is also a sign in my other decks about wings moving really, really fast. It also could mean communication. So the wings could mean your mind is moving really, really fast. You need to slow down and do that non-resistant work. And then the hummingbird is music, right? You might be getting messages through music, songs. Somebody might be speaking their truth, using their vocal cords, using their throat chakra. So keep an open heart. You are entitled to miracles. Good luck is on your side. You are lucky to have money. Never forget that. More is coming. Be happy to use it for the things you get to pay for to comfort yourself, all the power, the internet. You're going through transformation because you're able to forgive somebody that's hurt you or yourself. You're letting go of shame. And when you let go of that shame, guess what happens? You are free. You can finally have that deep peace within your body because you're like, I'm okay. I'm no longer doing those patterns and behaviors anymore. I can let go of it. I'm not going to beat myself up for something I did 5 years ago or last month. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. There's a reason why you did it because you now have expanded your awareness to why you did it, which then makes you more compassionate to other people who do it. And then you can spread that word and you can say, hey, let's be kinder. Like they didn't know what they were doing. And when other people say, well, they shouldn't, why are you taking their side? They should have done it. That's ego. You pull up into soul and you're like, I just forgive them. I can see why they did it. They're just looking for love, or they didn't have boundaries, or, they were just in a low spot. And we just hold that compassion and we stay in soul. We do not fall back into ego. Other people are going to try to pull you back into your ego, and you don't want to be there. Because when you're in ego, you're down here in that bubble, not creating anything. You're just creating more chaos, more frustration, more anxiety. And we needed to transform from the caterpillar up into the butterfly who can fly her way into her desires, into her desired life, feeling light and free with no shame, no guilt. Her solar plexus is open and she's able to receive more. She's got that big bowl, I guess you can say, waiting for more abundance to drop in because you've created space. You've offered it up. And you showed gratitude along the way because you know that everything that you have right now, you created. So you have to honor yourself. All right, lovies, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. Go join my community. It is amazing. It's called Awaken Your Magic. Everything's here down below or it's on the screen. I'm sending you so much love and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.